Inflation is a part and parcel of any economic system, but some suffer more than others because of it. The low-income groups in Pakistan are struggling to make ends meet, and what was once routine consumption has become a luxury. Poorer segments in society could easily afford a healthy diet a few years ago. Today, they are completely dependent on vegetables for their nutritional intake, which too are heavy on the wallet. With soaring prices of consumables, people have had to cut back on other expenses, and worryingly so, education for their children is one of them. A significant number of children are dropping out of school, even from those schools that barely charge a fee. Bright Education Society is one such school that charges only 120 rupees fee per month in the low-income settlements of Karachi. But people seem to be struggling to pay even that amount. Administrators fear that if things do not change, such schools will be forced to shut down.
फिर हम जिन बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे थे या पढ़ा रहे हैं उनको हम मैच बेस पे पढ़ाते हैं कि अगर हम ये नहीं कहते कि हम बिल्कुल उनको फ्री पढ़ाएंगे। हमारा 250 रुपए 240 रुपए पर बच्चे पे पर मंथ खर्चा आता है। हम उनसे कहते हैं 50% आप दे और 50% हम फिलंथ्रॉपी करके देते हैं उनको। लेकिन अब सूरत हाल ये है कि हम 100% देने को भी तैयार है तो भी वो लेने को तैयार नहीं। एजुकेशन वो बहुत तेज़ी के साथ ड्रॉप आउट हो रहे हैं। उसकी बेसिक वजह यही है कि वो बाप चाहता है कि अब वो मेरे घर का जो है किराया बर्दाश्त करे, मेरे घर का जो हेल्थ है वो एक बच्चे की जिम्मेदारी दे दे। अगर उसके 6 बच्चे हैं।
Bahadur is an English teacher that came to Karachi after fleeing from Swat 6 months ago, and even he finds this a worrying situation.
The people, they are having many problems. Some of them are coming here, they are weeping that we are a little bit anxious about our students' futures and educations, but we can't afford the fee. What about the uniform? If they could, they could afford for the fee, but they can't afford uniform and as well as they can pay for the.
And this is true in the case of Rahim, who took his kids out of school 1 year ago because he could not cope with the rising cost of living.
ये तो पढ़ रहे थे कुछ, लेकिन ये जो नई गवर्नमेंट बनी और जो इतने महंगाई की है, अभी जो इम्तिहानात हुए उसके जो बाद में हम किताबों का कुछ एक एक बच्चे का जो है 800, 900, 1400 रुपए की किताब भी देते थे, तो हम नहीं कर सकते उसको.
There are several families in the same situation across the country, and not only are their children being denied an education, their childhoods themselves are at risk as they enter the workforce.
नहीं, काम करना तो ज़रूरी नहीं है, लेकिन घर वाले जो खाएंगे क्या? अगर काम ना करें तो क्या खाएंगे वो लोग? हम कमाएंगे देंगे तो कुछ हासिल होगा हमें.
इसका जो प्लेस वैल्यू है क्या है?
Pakistan's literacy rate is suffering, and most of the education is distributed in the middle and high income groups, leaving little scope for the social mobility of the poor. International Literacy Day is marked on the 8th of September every year in order to highlight the importance of education and what it can do for society. Now, education isn't only a necessary tool for human social development, but also contributes greatly towards the eradication of poverty. However, in Pakistan, unfortunately, more than 50 million people remain illiterate, while at least 6 million children are out of school. And this prompts some sort of intervention or support from the government in order to make sure that these children have an educated and better future. Abid Hasan, Dawn News, Karachi.